一番下の可愛い。
Activities. If you need someone to work with, how we're going to do these activities. What questions do you have about the
Maybe there's gotta be
The sleeping and the effectiveness is strong. The weakness are pretty great over the week. When I was a freshman, they were senior. This is like my big app. Sophie, mira los pisos. It's down there with the crowd, it's a crowd for me. Are you racing the geese? かわいい。